Hello, my name is Mike Johnson, taking you on an inside and outside video tour of this 2015 Ford Police Interceptor utility. You know, it just looks just like a Ford Explorer. It's got the aluminum rims and everything, but this is a full-fledged police interceptor, a very high-end one. This was never black and white. This was like a sergeant or detective or supervisor car. This one was owned by the city of Los Angeles, and it was ordered with aluminum rims. Right now I'm going to show you a quick flash of the window sticker. If you want to see it in more detail, look at the pictures, look at the Carfax, or look at the picture you just took of the screen right now. It shows you the options this was built with, so there's no confusion. This was a police vehicle. It did have lights and siren on it. The lights and siren have been removed or deactivated. The fog lights that it has might be remnant, and there's a couple lights in the rear lift gate that you can only see when you're open, but none of those are connected to power, so they don't work anymore. It has tinted windows that the government put on it. Has some antennas, very few, but unlike a lot of cop cars where they put all the antennas on the roof, this one they hid the antennas inside. So the antennas are still here, but they're inside. So the radios, the police radio antennas, these are some of the lights that are still on here. These are deactivated. So this was a police use or supervisor use. We didn't test the lights to see if they were amber or red and blue. We believe it was red and blue. It's a very clean one. Just been serviced by the Ford dealer. We just spent about $1,000 at the Ford dealer doing servicing on it. There's nothing wrong with it, and this is under 100,000 miles, and it's extremely low hours of use. When you look at a vehicle, there's two types of use that they get. One type is how many miles on it. Everybody has OCD on how many miles a vehicle has, but that's only half the story. Your co-workers may drive their cars to lunch and sit there for an hour each day having lunch and smoking cigarettes in their car every lunch break and every 15-minute break, putting hours on their air conditioning. A lot of cop cars have 20,000 hours or more on the engines. This one has below 4,000 hours. We'll show you that in a minute. So it has a small fraction of use. That means the seats are not as worn out. Actually, they're not worn at all. The paint and all the doors and stuff haven't been slammed and beaten to death so many times. Because this was a supervisor car, it is a police interceptor, so it is four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive. It has the 3.7 liter engine. When you go look up parts at the auto parts store, if you look up parts for Ford Explorer, they'll be the wrong parts. You have to look up parts for the Ford Police Interceptor utility if you go to the auto parts store after you bought this car, so you don't end up with the wrong parts. It's different. It's very much similar, but it's slightly different. You can't get the 3.7 liter engine on any regular Ford Explorer. This is the engine from the Ford Mustang High Performance V6, which is directly related to the Ford Coyote V8 5.0 motor, the 4 valve per cylinder with variable cam timing. Let's look inside. Let's go on a short test drive. As we go inside, I'm going to point out, you always, with our pictures, look at photo number 4 in our picture collection. Here's a quick screenshot of it. Photo number 4 shows you the total cost to buy the vehicle out the door, regardless of where you live. If you live in a high tax county, a low tax county, if you live out of California, if you live in another country, your price total out the door is calculated there for you. We doged the car buying process. You know, like Elon Musk is going in and doging the federal government to see where all the money's going. We did that for you. That spreadsheet is there. so that you don't have any mystery about what the fees are out the door. Taking a look inside, we showed you in the back. This is like a Ford Explorer, so the seats fold flat, and then it's ready to go. Home Depot, hardware store, or wherever, these seats do go flat. These are the law enforcement style seats, so they don't have headrests in the rear, but they are cloth seats. A lot of the police ones have a vinyl seat. This one does not have a vinyl seat. There's a cloth seats. It has actual carpet, fabric carpet inside. There's no holes in the carpet. It's extremely clean. And like I said, we just did servicing on it. Actually, what you're looking at is before we even detailed it. It's that clean. This hasn't been detailed, but we're going to detail it. So it's very clean. We're going to look under the hood, take a look at that 3.7 liter V6 engine, 4 valves per cylinder. Extremely fast, high performance vehicle. If you want to know how fast and high performance these are, you can watch YouTube videos of police chases where they're driving in the Ford Explorers, doing all kinds of crazy maneuvers. We're not going to do that with this one. I don't think anybody's ever done that with this one, but you could do that with this one because it has the same capability as the black and whites. This was the power takeoff to run the lights, but the lights are no longer connected. No more switches to turn them on. We did put a brand new engine battery. The engine starting battery is brand new. We put a brand new ABS system control module that had a warning light, so it was replaced by the Ford dealer. That's still under warranty. If you want a warranty is available on this vehicle. As we're looking at this vehicle, a lot of these are built with ballistic door panels, which are like bulletproof panels in the doors. I'm looking at these brackets right here, which leads me to believe that it does have the ballistic panels in it. I digress to the window sticker, but I'm pretty confident that it does have the ballistic door panels. It's got the Goodyear Eagle high performance tires, so if you did drive this as crazy as the cops do, it will stick and be able to handle the driving maneuvers. But this one came with aluminum wheels, not the typical chrome saucers on black steel wheels. These are the factory wheels that this car came with. Taking a close look at the bodywork, this one really doesn't have dents on it. It has been treated to paintless dent removal. So we're going to fly down the sides with the camera here so you can get a good look at the bodywork on the sides. It's not all banged up. If you were filming movies with cop cars or running a security company and you need a security vehicle, or you just want a car with a ballistic door so when you're driving through your bad neighborhood near your house, if shots are fired, you may have a chance. This vehicle is available. Let's go on a quick test drive. So as we go inside, we're going to take a quick screen view of the VIN number here. This one has the XLT style center console. A lot of police ones either have no center console or they have metal center console sometimes. Sometimes they're all taken apart. This one is not. So as we look at the instrument display, this one has only 95,000 miles on it. And then as we're going through the menus here, which you can do with this one, the police interceptors show you how many engine hours they have. This one has 3,600 hours on the engine. I recently had one with 20,000 hours. This is 1/6 of that many hours, less than 1/6. You would have to get 6 times as much wear and tear on the vehicle before you hit 20,000 hours. So total engine hours is only 3,610. That's extremely low. And then the total idling hours was 1,141. So because of the low engine hours is why the interior and upholstery are in really good condition. Those hours mean how many hours has somebody been sitting in the car using all the equipment and wearing the seats out. This one has a keyless alarm, a Viper alarm system. It has a lot of nice features. Power windows, power locks. The locks work from the keyless entry. You have these little remotes to lock and unlock the doors and set the alarm when you leave. Also, this one has the rear climate control, which a lot of them don't. So this has a driver front air conditioner and rear air conditioner unit. Many of these don't have the rear AC. This one does. So you have a stock AM, FM, Bluetooth stereo. This does support Bluetooth. They do sell radio kits that you can change this for like aftermarket radios. So that is an option that you could pursue using a adapter module. We've had mixed results by changing out the dash to a navigation unit, so we're not doing that right now. Up on the overhead, we do have the ticket light in here, which has red night vision or white. And then the interior lights, we do have Ford programming capabilities, so this does have the dark car feature, but we're going to turn on the interior dome lights. We're going to try to do that with the our Ford software. So the dark car feature is enabled. We're going to try to re-enable the dome lights. If you want the dome lights off or on, let us know if you have a preference. Right now when you open the doors at night, the dome lights stay off, but that's a setting in the computer that I think we can adjust with something called ForScan software, which is the official Ford software. This is your center console, XLT style center console with cup holders. Isn't it nice to have big cup holders? As we start to drive, if we put it in reverse, we have a backup camera display in the rear view mirror. Very clear backup camera display. Those low engine hours help that everything is still almost like new. So we're going to go out on the main street and demonstrate. No warning lights. This Ford Police Interceptor is extremely fast accelerating vehicle. It's four-wheel drive, so when it takes off, it doesn't burn out. It grabs from all four tires and accelerates you to the speed you need to go. So we're gonna go real quick. And then we're gonna do a cop car style U-turn. So plenty of power. Little short test drive. This doesn't seem to have any mechanical issues with it, so I wanted to take you for the brief little test drive. No warning lights. We can't play the stereo for you because of copyright restriction. They'll flag our video for copyright. So the radio's off, but it does work. It works really well. AM, FM. And then you have the tinted windows. Government installed tinted windows. This one does have a sunglass holder up here. And it's not all beat up and scratched up. It's not all full of holes everywhere. It's pretty nice. So my name is Mike Johnson. Thank you for watching the first half of the video. Keep watching to learn about financing, extended warranties, and more about my dealership and how to navigate the website, check the Carfax report and everything like that. Go to the website, mybestcar.com. See if this is available or if I have something similar as well. Check the prices on the website for the latest pricing to make sure you know. And if you are buying it from us, your check should pay to the order of a buyer's choice. If somebody else shows you this video and says they're selling this vehicle, and they say to pay their check to something other than a buyer's choice, watch out, it might be a scam. Don't get ripped off. Now, thank you for watching the first half of the video. I do recommend you watch the whole video so you can fully doge the car buying process. Don't forget to check out our website. Our website is easy, mybestcar.com. It comes up first on Google. If you type in mybestcar.com, there it is in the Star Wars letters, mybestcar.com. The company name is A Buyer's Choice. You can view all of our vehicles right there on the website. And take this Mustang Mach-E, for example. Have a peek through here. We have it enlarged slightly. And click on the photos to view all photos. And look, there's photo 1, photo 2, photo 3. This one happens to be the window sticker. And there's that photo number 4 that we talked about. Photo number 4 shows you your total out the door, regardless of where you live. You can figure it out. What's the least you'll have to pay, or what's the most you'll have to pay. Right there, photo number 4. And you can view all our vehicles on our website, view all inventory. Our YouTube channel, we have a lot of videos. Our videos is like a resume of what we've been doing. 20 years of eBay feedback, links to financing, RV parts, vehicles on TrueCar, eBay, a direct link to eBay. And here, you might want to check out the cars.com listing, because this is where you'll find the Carfax report for free on a vehicle. Take this 2023 Ford Mustang Mach-E. As I scroll down, it's got a price. It's got a price matrix on there that says whether there's a good deal, great deal. Remember, this car qualifies for the $4,000 tax credit, so that $26,750 would automatically be reduced by $4,000 when you take the tax credit, which a lot of other sellers cannot do or will not do. There's photo number 4 again that shows your total out the door. If you start adding up those incentives, you could possibly get $22,000 off the price of the car if you qualify for all the incentives. And none of those cheaper cars are going to be as cheap as this car. This is a great smoking deal when you add the incentives into the equation, where if you go buy from those other dealers that look like they have a great price, again, you may be paying triple what it's advertised for. And right here, look, there's your Carfax right in the listing. Click on that. It opens up the Carfax direct from the Carfax website for this vehicle, and you don't have to pay. It's a free copy, and you even have the manufacturer's original window sticker in HD that you can look at, see what all the options are on our cars. None of the other dealers offer this kind of transparent detail, so you can get all the consumer advocate facts. It's right there. And again, on cars.com, the listing does not show any of our RVs. We do have a lot of RVs coming through our shop. If you want to see the RVs, click on view all vehicle inventory, and then you can view our RV inventory with our automotive inventory. And as we're scrolling down the page here, we have a filter on the left. If you select to filter the inventory type, I passed it. Let's go back. On the left, move the little cursor over to the left there, a little more to the left, right there. Vehicle type, change it to vehicle type, vehicle make, vehicle model. I've selected RVs only, and you're looking at a lot of RVs that we've sold. We are an RV specialist dealer, and hybrids and electric cars. That's our specialty.